Hello, hello. We are so back. Korbelz here with you with another Open Warlords stream. Okay, and let's start. So tonight, let's open Steam right now. I'll show you guys. Tonight is my 7,000th hour of Arma 3. I almost blew over budget. Like I was testing. I had to do a bunch of testing for 2.4 last week, and I almost went over 7,000 hours. But we're good. I really want to hit it on stream, so. Oh, dude, Steam's been around 20 years. I think I've been on Steam for like 17. Go look real quick. Yeah, 17 years. Wow, I only missed the first 3 years of Steam. That's not important right now. So here we go. 6,999.3 hours. Woo-woo. Okay. And as I said, we were working on Open Warlords tonight. Tonight's going to be a little bit different. We have a bug to fix in the original Open Warlords, and then the rest of the night we're just going to be working on maps. So if you don't like watching me move sectors around and doing stuff like that, maybe it won't be the most exciting stream for you, but it'll be fun nonetheless. So my goal is for the next 2 weeks let's get the rest of our dev stuff open. VS Code, GitHub Desktop. I forgot to change this for stream. A bunch of C# stuff open up there, so yeah, it's been 2 weeks since I streamed, and I've been doing like all C# last couple weeks, so I don't even remember where my stuff is. Other than I had to go in and fix, so the patch last week somehow broke Redux, and I had to go in and fix Redux, but than that, here we go. Okay, so we're going to be initially working on on the original Warlords here. Be the first thing we do. This is going to be the only technical work we do tonight, and this is going to take 10 seconds. I also need to go over here to GitHub. You're seeing this right now? Shh, it's a secret project. Nobody knows about it yet. I haven't announced it. I really should have started this stuff up before the stream. Giving away all my secrets. Sure, let's see what is new on GitHub Desktop. We're gonna have to look up repository rules sometime off stream. Won't bore you guys with that kind of developer stuff. Okay, cool. So we have a repository here on GitHub Desktop set to OWL, and here in VS Code we have Altus opened up. So, but yeah, as I was saying, I think I'm gonna try to do like a 2-week sprint the last 2 weeks of September here. Because once I finish my I'm currently doing 2 C# certifications. Once I finish those, I want to start working more in Infusion. But we'll keep doing no matter what, we'll keep doing these Monday night streams for until we really get Open Warlords going. So we need to look at time. So start time. So the bug I found. Okay, that's not correct. So it was in the mission FQM. Let's do time. Let's look for the mission FQM though. So in the Open Warlords Redux mission, which is the one you guys normally see me work on stream, I have a randomized start time and weather. But to make my randomized start time work, I start the mission time at midnight, and that's somehow leaked over into this mission. I think early on we were sharing a mission file, like during the first week of the project, like first weekend of the project, and my new start time leaked over into here, and I just now caught it when I was doing the 2.14 testing. Okay, so apparently we're gonna have to go into game and fix this. So let's just go into game. I was trying to fix it via script, but the good news is after this week and we get all the, I might have multiple streams this week doing map work, so I can get all the map work done and just be done and happy with it, and then I can just polish as players report bugs and stuff. And once we got the map stuff behind us, we can go back to doing technical work. As far as technical work goes this week, if we get the maps done, I want to polish up the aircraft carrier response system. I want to do a little bit of work on Maverick. I want to add airplane starts to a Maverick. Discord here. Mission update, mission files, update files. And also need patch notes. Okay, cool. So let's open, we're doing Altus, Open Warlords, Altus, the original. Okay, we're gonna go here to settings. I think. Attributes, okay, general. Okay, that's interesting. Why is that? It says 0900, but when I played this mission on the server, it definitely started at midnight. Let's jump into play, see what happens.
Warlords protocol initialize. Voting for the next sector.
Oh, okay. This, I think I might know what's going on here. Let's open up Stratus. Yep. Okay, so I see what happened. All right, so what I did when I was building the Stratus map, I took the Redux version of the map, which is the mission SQM, and I deleted all the naval assets and carriers, and then I just straight ported it over to here, which is what changed this mission start time. So we're gonna now change that to 0900. And we're to save. All right. So anytime when I'm doing the maps tonight, I'll have to remember that I have to come in here to the editor and adjust that. Let me Discord real quick. update files. So we got Al Stratus and VR QM. All right. So we also need to do this for the VR. Because these are the two maps that I pulled over from Miller Edition. Because as you can see, this is basically just a straight copy of the Stratus map, since the VR world and Stratus are both the same size. Okay, and save. Okay, and I already got that on my update list. So, okay, so that is our one thing we actually needed to get done. So now what we're gonna do, we're gonna just start going through the map lists. Map pack status. Okay, so we're going to start off with Al Korb. We're going to start with Livonia. Actually, let's start with VR. So what I need to do here for VR, so here in the VR mission, I need to adjust the ramps on the carriers, and I need to add ramps to one of the carriers. So we'll go look at this carrier. We'll see how the ramps are working out here. Oh, it's very, very low on the ground, but hey, it works. Okay, so I'm going to copy these two. Figure out how to copy these without getting anything else in my picture here. Copy. Control C. I need to find the carrier which does not have, yeah, it's this one. Ooh, I am good, man. I almost nailed that. Almost got it perfectly. Okay, that should be good enough. Okay, we're gonna save that. Go over here to the final carry, because this is the one big thing I had to actually fix on this. Oh, cool. This one's already works out pretty well. Very nice. And even though airplanes and helicopters should spawn correctly on the carrier, I always have these ramps where applicable. so people can drive fuel trucks up and stuff, since I don't have a system to spawn the fuel trucks on top of carriers yet. Okay, so let's save that, and let's go add that to our, so that's map number 1 for the night done. To my patch notes, update files. VR mission XQM. And there's no GitHub for this since it's, I use the Altus mission as my baseline for GitHub. So we can just close this or open another one. Okay, so VR is done. Let's go do Tanawa. Okay, this one's gonna take a whole lot of work here. Okay, I think the right play here is to just, let's just jump in and see like how bad things are. Because what I did for these maps is I basically just took all the sectors from Altus and I smushed them into the map like as fast as I could. So I wanted to get something playable. I've played almost no time on these maps. Pretty much all of my 7,000 hours have been on Altus and Stratus. Well, Stratus before Altus came out, and then since it was back in the beta, I think, Stratus was the only map we had. And then I think Altus came out with the 1.0 release. This looks cool, man. I think the reason I didn't play on this map much before was my old PC, like, frankly wasn't very good. Couldn't really handle this map, but this looks amazing on this PC. I guess I did play a little bit of the old man. I played that old man scenario when that came out for like 5 hours or so. Kind of had like it was trying to be some kind of GTA thing, but oh, did I actually? Okay, so I didn't like completely. I wasn't completely oblivious when I made this. It's like yeah, this is actually a lot better than I thought. What we need to do is fix all the sector connections. Because it looks like I took enough time to put the sectors all in reasonable places. That's good. Good job, old me. But as you can see, we got a bunch of connections here that don't make any sense. Oh, this is actually going to take a lot of work here. So I think what might be smart to do, yeah, like right here you can see this Zaros is connected all the way up here to Topliana. Why oh no. He manually named all the sectors. Oh, that's awful. Oh, that was something I did not consider at all. So in regular Redux, the sectors pull their name from spots on the map. Like we'll see later tonight when we get to Miller Edition and Maverick. They just look for a spot near them on the map. Oh, no. Sector needs to be over the ground somewhere too. That's unfortunate. So I'm just going to go ahead and say, yeah, that's going to stay like that because that's a lot of work. Okay, well, we have a good idea to start. I think what I may do is I might just delete all the sector connections and start over. It looks like more or less I got sectors, spots that make sense. Okay, except salt flats. That's no bueno. Oh, I don't have any sectors here on the airfield either. Okay, so what I need to do is I need to get the airfields over to... Yeah, I got Molos. Okay, so there's airport up here. Crazy thing is I'm not familiar with this map. So what I need to do, Molos over here to this airfield. Okay, then I just move airbase over to here. Okay, we'll figure this out. It's gonna be a lot of this trial and error here, but oh great, it shows the connections on the map. Okay, that's gonna make this a lot easier. Okay, so this was airfield, airbase. I need to scoot that over there. This is Telos. I want Telos. Okay, this little town needs to be up here. Trying to put them on top of like interesting little landmarks and stuff. Okay, if I move this over here, this down. I think I need to find a sector and bring down to this big town. Yeah, I'll tell you what, we'll move this big sector over there. So this will like be the port. I can use this sector right here over this little town. This is kind of a bummer because most of these towns are like directly on the ocean. And you don't ever want to have a sector going out over the ocean because people will sit there, they'll put stuff down in the water. So that's a little bit lame, but Erie, okay. So I need an airfield down here. Okay, because that place does not have an airfield. Okay, so we need to find a spare airfield somewhere. Stick it. That's agilatory. Okay, that will work. Okay, core factory. Where could I put? Do I have a spare? Does this place have more airfields than Altus? It's crazy. Oh, this is a pretty big zone. I could put this over this town over here. Okay, this is Molos. Scoot you over there. Yeah, seriously, we need to find like one more airfield. Ah, here we go. AAC. Okay, cool. AAC is gonna go down there. Okay, and I can move this big sector up over there. This little sector down here. Okay, these two sectors are like kind of just doing nothing right now for me. Oh, that's right on the mountain peak. That's gonna be cool. So I can move one of these over here, over to this little village. Think it would be cooler on the village or on this little hill right here. Yeah, we'll leave it right there on that big hill. Then this guy I will move over here down to this mountain. This is gonna be wild, dude. Fighting like uphill in a jungle. Okay, what are you doing? I need to put this sector somewhere cool. Okay, we got this done. It's done. I feel like I could have some more zones up here. So let's should definitely I want to get a zone right here over this and a zone right there. So find a useless little zone somewhere. Vehicle range. And this little zone can go over here on Belfort. Yeah, nice. This will be right there on that sugar factory. That'd be cool. This zone is going to be an issue. See how much water there is there. Whatever, we'll take a chance. Hopefully nobody's a jerk and abuses it. Oh, this is salt flats. Yeah, we gotta figure out somewhere to put salt flats. I don't think we have any more airfields to use, do we? Yeah, I don't think there's any more airfields. Okay, we may have to delete salt flats, big Sag, but I don't really see anywhere I can. Oh, there's. What is this? Oh, that's from Celcano. For that. Oh, I'll tell you what, we'll move salt flats down here, and I'll remove the because there's a fortress right here. So I move the camera right there. Yeah, I put the sector up on this hill. You're going to be oversee oversee the airfield and stuff. Yeah, that'll be cool. That'll be extremely cool. Right now, I'm trying not to delete any zones, but I also want to make sure the zones are actually like places that are going to be interesting to fight in. Dude, an all jungle mountain zone? Yes, let's do it. Okay, where am I missing? Where would I be missing? Coastal towns. Try to make sure I have all the cool spots on the map covered with sectors, at least a sector. Okay, this town, I still need to find somewhere to put this sector right here. This is my one that's just kind of... Tell you what, let's move this little sector out of this surface mine. And we'll put this huge sector here at the mine. And I can have this little sector be on the coast here. Okay, this sector's not doing anything cool. Where can I put this? I could put it up here on this island. Oh, there's a hotel resort. Yep, done. Oh, it's not much of a hotel. That's still kind of cool looking. Definitely not ghost hotel levels of cool, but I make an interesting place to fight. Some kind of port or something over here. Well, that's cool. Okay, I feel like the sector placement is good now. So let's save this. So now we just need to work on all the connections. So the best way to do this is literally just start going through and deleting everything. Well, anything that doesn't make sense, like any lines that are too long or stretching off into nowhere. And I think on my first pass on this, I'm always going to do like less connections over more connections. So I can always go back and add more connections later because it's pretty easy to sync sectors together. Okay, cool. I think we're down to like minimum sector connections. So this is good. Okay, so let's now just go like island by island and set up all the bases. Take 2. And during this first pass of the map, I'm not super worried about like map flow yet. Mostly just can every sector be captured? That's And then as people play the map, they can give feedback and stuff on. Okay, delete that. Okay, so I got all these connected. Then there's basically a bridge sector. You run through here. Then once you're over here, you can start capturing all the stuff on this side. Kind of a choke point sector, I guess, if you will. Although you'll be able to bypass that by coming around here through the north once we connect all these islands up. Oh, I'm gonna have to remember to take off. Whatever, we won't worry about it. The players be smart enough not to. This is actually probably seems very tedious to you guys watching, but it's kind of fun. Like as I'm doing this, I'm kind of going through picturing like what I would be thinking, like voting for sectors and stuff, where the spawn points are going to be at and all that jazz. Okay, there's that. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Add a little cross beach. And before we get going too far here, let's go connect our islands up. Looks like this is going to be another little choke point sector. Lots and lots of connecting sectors. So should we add some kind of connection? Okay, we definitely need to add another connection here. Add a connection. There. Trying to get a feel for how this is going to flow. So you're going to come out of here. This is going to be a blue 4 base. Come out of here. You can go this way, up. Then you can cap over to the mainland. You can sweep around this way. Oh, we need... There. So then you could go south through carrier zone, or you can come up here north through this zone. Yeah, I kind of like not having any sectors here, so you can bottleneck. If you're trying to fortify the island, you can bottleneck right here, right there, or right, well, kind of along this coast. And it gives the enemy team a little bit of maneuver options, so they can... So if they can't win the fight versus over here, they just come over here, capture this island, then they can pop right up here. So they have some ability to maneuver around a bit. But also gives the defenders like a good spot to like have some fights. Okay, I think we're getting close here. Okay, and since this is an airfield, I'm not going to connect this straight to Op4 base because that would be kind of silly. I also don't want to connect the naval base straight to Op4 base either. So Op4 has 2 places they can go. Okay. Then they can start bouncing around. Okay, I feel like we have done a good starting job. So let's save this and then jump in and see what it looks like. Actual end game.
Warlords protocol initialized. Voting for the next sector.
Okay, so I have 2 starting places of blue 4. Oh, dude, this looks cool. Okay, we're down there. Ooh, I need to change. That's awkward. So for testing purposes, I gave each side 3 bases. Oh, they already have the airfield. Never mind. Yeah, whatever. I'll let Blue 4 keep it because Blue 4 has this bombos up here, so it's whatever. It's just to give people a little more starting cash. Yeah. Oh, this is a very, very crowded mineral map. Yeah, this layout looks really good. Keep out zones actually aren't overlapping other towns. And it looks like I got the islands laid out in a pretty good way where you're going to have some choke points between the islands a little bit. What's going on here, though? Okay. Yeah, I feel like this is a good first pass. Let's go jump on the Op4 team and see. See what the Op4 spawn looks like. I think this is in the middle of the city, so this is going to be cool.
Warlords protocol initialized. Voting for the next sector.
Okay, what's going on? Oh yeah, this is right on, dude. You're right here at a port too. This is cool. This is a very cool map. Massively underutilized though. Just because it hurts people's FPS. Oh, dude, these mountain sectors are gonna be nuts. Oh, there's a sector up there, dude. See that mountain right up there? Dude, look at this. Yeah, dude, that's a sector. Oh my god, we have to go attack this. Oh, I did not realize how big the mountains were on this map when I was putting sectors. This is freaking cool.
Sector selected.
Holy cow, this is killing my FPS though. Where else is it going on? Why am I getting 3 FPS? Ooh, something is broken. Okay, there it goes. I completely forgot how you fast travel on this. I'm seriously getting 1 FPS, man. What on earth? Yeah, what's going on? Might be a control-delete situation here. Nuked. Huh, definitely.
Destination selected.
Oh no, now I have a backlog of commands going through. Like the entire game engine's like locked up. Hmm. Well, tonight we're not working on like technical stuff. We're doing map work. We'll have to figure that out later on. Okay, that's because I was in third person. Oh yeah, this is completely crashed. What on earth did they do in the last patch? Oh, that's crazy. Whatever. We'll deal with that later on this week. Right now, I just wanted to check out, make sure stuff was working. Okay, so let's go update our file list that needs to get edits. Tanawa. Mission SQM. Okay, cool. And I'm going to take a quick AFK and then get my music restarted. And what we're going to do is we're going to then port this map over to regular Open Warlords. And I'm going to get rid of the carriers and stuff. And then we'll have a map done for regular Open Warlords. So I'll be right back in like 2 minutes. Alright, I'm back. Okay, so we got this map done and I got my patch notes updated. So what I'm going to do now is we're going to close this out. And I am going to go here to my missions, and we are going to take the mission we just worked on, which is Al-Korb copy the SQM file. So what we just did there is we now have that exact same mission SQM sitting in the regular Open Warlords. So what I can do now is open. Whoop, there we go. And so the map we just worked on now is over here. So then we go to attributes, environments, and we change the time to 0900. So that's the time he uses for his missions. And then all I have to do is control delete. Delete. Control delete. And there we go. We now have a regular Open Warlords mission without the naval assets. Let me go update my... Oh, there we go. So now we go back to Al-Korb, and since we got Tanoa, VR, Stratus done, it's now time for Malden. So all we got only Malden and Livonia left. And then we'll have all the Open Warlords maps completely done a first pass, at least. Oh, and as you can see, unlike Tanoa, this map is much, much smaller. And like I said earlier in the start of the stream, what I did, I condensed all of the sectors on Altus onto into this map. So these small maps are a disaster. Although it looks like I did put a little bit of effort in. I moved the carriers out over the water and stuff, so that's good. And it looks like I put an airfield at the airport and stuff, so I think the best thing for us to do... Oh, and looks like I set up the starting area somewhat a little bit. Okay. So spent a few minutes on it, just not a lot of minutes. So we're just going to go through and start deleting sector links here. This is just madness right now. I can't see what's going on. And I don't actually know anything about this map. I think I played this map for like one weekend. Like playing like a epoch or something. So I don't know any of the cool Easter egg spots. In fact, you know what? This is Telos, I'm pretty sure. I think I may just hold... Yeah, that's Telos. I'm just deleting that off the map. It's too big. Okay, this map's slowly becoming legible. We're going to be deleting a whole bunch of sectors though. In fact, I think I could just delete that sector wholesale. Yep. Right, so I see this is an airfield of some type, so we'll scoop this. That's not an airfield. Okay, so this is Celicano. I recognize the helipads. This is also an airfield. So from what I'm gathering right now, there's just 2 airports on here. I guess it kind of makes sense. It's a pretty small map. So I got an airfield here, and I already have airport on that. And I have airfield up here already. And I have a carrier right here, which I think I need to move. Okay, so let's start moving sectors around here. I want sector right here. Oops. That. There's a little military base out here, so I'm trying to position this sector kind of right there. Move the helipads over here. Map is much more readable. That's good. Okay, I want to get a sector over here by this power plant, because that'd probably be a cool place to fight. Actually, I could just move this carrier out farther into the ocean. Yeah, I'll have the carrier over here, then I can have this down here on like the port. In fact, if I find a little sector, I can stick a little sector on this village right there. Cool. Actually, we can have a pretty big sector over this little town right there. Go. Whoa, look at that valley right there. Dude, that's wild. Hang on. Oh, it's a freaking straight up cliff. Wow. Whoa. I was looking at those contour lines. I was like, what in the world's going on? Yeah, it's a complete cliff. That is really cool. Definitely want to have a town near that. Dragon sectors, I don't think I'm going to use out over the ocean for right now. Okay, we have way too many sectors up here. Get rid of these bad boys. Actually, this one would be better over there. Cover most of the town. Okay, so what's cool in this part of the map? Like, I could put a sector way up on this cliff. Put one on this little town. Yeah, I'm quickly running out of places to put sectors here. Is there anywhere else cool to put a village? Oh, I think I got. I feel like maybe a little sector here at these crossroads, maybe. I feel like there's a big gap right here in the map. Let's grab a little sector. We'll stick there at the crossroads. Little baby sector. Doesn't look like there's anything really cool over here. I mean, let's go look, see what's over there. Yeah, I could stick a little sector here. There's a little lighthouse over there. Yeah, we'll put a little sector right there. Gonna be kind of pointless to go cap, but if someone wants to go cap it, they can, I guess. Actually, you know what I could do? I could put a little military air. I already have a military airfield over there. Let's go stick a little sector. That'll literally just be a little RP spot if someone wants to. Okay, feeling pretty good about that. Looks there's plenty to do there. Okay, so we can just go through and delete all these. Okay, now time to do all our sector links. So oops. That. So I'm pretty sure what I just did there was I synced it to the flag, not the sector, not the actual game logic part. That'll break everything if I do that. Yeah, that little zone out there is totally just gonna be an RP zone. There's really nothing to. I'll tell you what, I could. I'll sync it with the carrier so it'll have. That way it'll have maybe some kind of relevance. People will give a reason for people to go out there. Though to be honest, looking at the layout of this map, no one's ever coming down to this corner because op 4 base is right there, blue 4 base is right here. People are gonna just cap right up through the middle. Although now that I know people are gonna cap straight up and down through the middle, I could try to build some choke points to. Oh no, God, what did I do? Hope I didn't just break the mission there. I clicked undo, so. No. Okay, so what sectors do I want to be the choke point here? I feel like having this sector right here be a choke point is. And I'm not adding a link right here because I kind of want people to go through this town. I guess kind of what I'm trying to do is set up a little bit of lanes too. Like you have a coastal lane, like a middle lane, and then this lane. Okay, and I want that to be like my Can I really make that into a choke point sector though? I feel like because if I sync this over here, and then I sync that. Yeah, that'll work pretty well. Okay, cool. Oh no, I completely forgot about this island up here. Whoops. I'll be honest, I don't see any reason why not to just have all three of those. This island's gonna have zero consequence on the outplay of the game, so like only having one or two ways to get there is kind of silly. So, and if Op4 comes over here, caps that, then they come down here. They've only bypassed a single town, and they literally went and capped a town in order to bypass that one town. So, okay, this town. I need to link this town with something else. Yeah, that'll work. Yeah. Okay, I feel like I did a pretty good job not linking too many sectors east-west. So once you get over here, you kind of have a way to go up the coast. And once you get over here, you're kind of committed to going down this side. And or you could just go up the middle. I don't know if the middle's a little bit weird, but yeah. Okay, cool. Let's save that and let's go look at what it looks like in game.
Warlords protocol initialized. Voting for the next sector.
Oh my god, that scared Scared me so bad. Holy crap. I was not expecting that. So yeah, I intentionally didn't add the east-west links to try to get people to commit to a lane there. So it makes a little more sense when you see it like this. So like once you go down here, you can run up mid towards the enemy base. But once you commit to mid, you can't just hop over to that lane. So, and once you go up here, you're kind of semi-committed to going this way. I feel like I don't want to really delete the sector, but if I deleted this sector link right here, like once you got up to here, you would be committed to going that lane. But that seems like a very appropriate sector link, so. And there are some advantages to going. What's going on? Why is there not a sector there? Something's gone terribly wrong right here in this carrier. Let's go figure out what happened. Oh, I see. This is why. Oh. Hang on, let's sync that too. Let's not do set owner. Okay, undo that. Act synced. Wonder if that's why my carrier spawning stuff isn't working on that sector on Altus. Because this is just a copy and paste from Altus. Go start on Op4 side, see where they start at.
Warlords protocol initialized. Voting for the next sector.
Oh, that's cool. Little lighthouse. Yep, that fixed it. Sweet. Yeah, I'm digging it. This little island over here and that little island up there are mostly useless, but I guess more of a map design issue, not something I did. Okay, so let me go do some back-end stuff. This is Malden. Okay, so we're going to close that out. Then we're going to do the same copy and paste little trick that we did earlier. and open up Al Malden, and we should see the exact same map. Yes, there we go. Okay, so first thing we need to do is environment. Start time 10:0900. Just come here, delete. And bam, there we go. We have a navyless map. Save that. Let's do a quick test in the game.
Warlords protocol initialized. Voting for the next sector.
There's a lot of CP sitting right here, man. It's going to be an interesting little side effect how this map plays out. Because obviously the teams are just going to like try to rush, but that is a lot of CP sitting there. If teams actually want CP, they need to go down there. Okay, cool. Let me update my little list. Malden. Okay, we got one map left to go, Livonia. And I've literally never played on Livonia, so this will be interesting. If I remember, like, this is a Chinara style map. Yeah, I literally know nothing about this map. You know, I can't zoom out though, which is really annoying. Okay, I can see I've done zero work on this map. That's kind of disheartening. Hmm. Okay, first thing I need to do is figure out where the airfields are so we can start. Actually, let's move that out of there. Put something bigger there. smart thing for me to do is I'm just going to delete all these sector links right now. Oh, is that an airfield? Nice. Okay, so is that the only airfield on this map? Kind of looks like it. Wow. Okay, that's crazy. Where do I want opt for base to be? I gotta figure out somewhere to put these carriers too. Well, it does look like this lake is big enough to fit a carrier. That's cool. That was easy. Okay, I still have one carrier left to put somewhere. I have no idea where to put this thing. Sweet. Cool. feel like I want a much bigger zone right here. That's all good. Okay, so we need to get you over there. That was surprisingly big. Okay, I need to get all these little zones that are sitting out here doing nothing. Oops. They did a few too many zones there. Oh, this is Nuketown. Oh, no. Okay, so we can just get rid of this zone completely. This is a zone I actually meant to have there. It's right there. Nope, 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 nope. Okay, goal right now is just get a sector on every single village I can here. Nope, that was a mistake. Wow, there's so many tiny little villages on this map. This is crazy. Actually, let's move you up to that. Right now, I'm kind of trying just to match the zone sizes with the size of the cities. Let's go look at this quarry real quick. See if this is a cool place to fight. Yeah, that'd be worth putting a little zone. Be cool. Let's find a little tiny zone we'll put on top of that. Is this just some orphaned sector out there? So yeah, let's find a little zone and we'll stick that over there on the quarry. Okay, cool. We are making progress. In fact, I think we might be getting close to done actually. There's kind of a lack of zones down here. I feel like I need a small zone right here on the sawmill. Something very tiny. Do we really need a zone right here? I don't think so. I feel like it might be too cluttered right there. Okay, I think I can delete the rest of these zones. So now the fun part, I need to get this game logic synced to this guy. Oh no, that little random sector I deleted earlier. Oh no. Okay, we can salvage this. So I accidentally deleted the out4 base. Oh, and that sector doesn't have a flag. Freak. Okay, I'm kind of in damage control mode right now. I need to, some of these sectors got desynced bad. Okay, so I think our best bet is we're going to copy the blue 4 base and I'll plop it down here with op4. I'm going to sync it to that trigger right there. Attributes. Space. I hope this works. Okay, fingers crossed. Just kind of hoping and praying I did that correctly. Okay, so pretty much all we have to do at this point is get all the sectors synced. Trying to be a little bit more careful with my clicking here because I had that awful accident earlier. And these maps are going to need a lot more polish once I get all this done tonight. But the good news is in theory, they're all going to be somewhat playable. Okay, where does... Try not to completely overdo it with these sector connections. That is a bit much. So let's do that through here. Okay, so we're about 3/4 of the way done here. Just a few more here on the east side of the map and we'll be good to go. Okay, I think I got everything synced. Oh, let's add a little sync right here. Because there's a major road right between these two towns. There we go. Feel like that's not too many connections between the towns. I don't have the lanes nearly as well as I did on Malden, but this map's kind of square. It's a little weird. Like I could delete this right here. You would have to come down through the airfield. So Sawmill's a good little check. So yeah, we got a choke point here at Sawmill, choke point here at whatever that town is. Alford doesn't really have nearly as many good choke points. Yeah, I guess I do. So they got this little town right here, only has a single entrance into it. Yeah, Brenna right here, this town right here, and this town right here. All kind of okay. So they have some spots where they could make a stand. Okay, cool. Let's get on and see how it looks in the actual game.
Warlords protocol initialized. Voting for the next sector.
Wow, this map is bright. Like, looks really good though. What these carriers look like. That's cool looking. Let's check out the other ones. Oh, this is wow. Yeah, I've legit never played this map ever. This is cool. Let's see what this little town looks like. Whoa. Oh my goodness. You'd have some really cool firefights in these forests. Wow, this is a really nice looking map. Again, it kind of looks like it has the same problem that Tanoa has though. Like, all these trees kill FPS for some reason. Probably have my graphics turned up too high. I have my graphics at Alta setting where there's like nothing to actually render. Wow. This just looks cool. It's like a blue force spawn. I have a feeling this is going to be way less interesting. Oh yeah, it's just out in the middle of nowhere. Just looking around, see if there's a better place to put the blue format. Yeah, I'll just leave it there. Actually, I could put it in this little clearing right here. Yeah, let's do that real quick.
Warlords protocol initialized. Voting for the next sector.
Oh yeah, this is perfect for a enemy to hide in the trees and just massacre you. That's absolutely perfect. Maybe we should put it in a forest to make it a little more difficult. Ah, whatever. We'll leave it in this little clearing. Make it spicy. You know, something I didn't think of, the Op4 base. There's no way you're going to be able to land a helicopter there, would you? Yeah, there's no trees right there. People just have to know they have to run out. Yeah, it's kind of a flat spot up there. Ah, whatever. So whatevs. Okay, cool. This is done and tested. So let me go update my little list of stuff to do. Livonia. SQL. Okay, let's close this. And let's go over here. And mission SQM delete. Paste. Okay, yeah, so now we've ported that map over here to the regular OWL. Open Warlords. So now I just got to go to attributes, environment, change the time until 9. Right. Then I just get rid of these zones. Delete. There we go. We've denavalized the map. And there we go. We have updated maps. Yay! Okay, cool. I'm not gonna put these on the Open Warlords server just yet. So we have one more stream to go. I think tomorrow. Tomorrow night we are going to do the same thing, but we're gonna do this for Warlords Maverick and Warlords Miller Edition. And these ones, unfortunately, I can't copy and paste over, so I have to do these individually because Maverick has a bunch of airfields in Emmy, but we're familiar with the maps now, so it should go quite a bit faster. Because I more or less know a decent layout of how I want it to work. So that'll be cool. So that'll be tomorrow's night stream, and then I think Wednesday, Thursday, we will go back to technical work. So I should be able to finish all the map up stuff up Tuesday night. Maybe it'll bleed over a little bit to Wednesday, but we'll see. So, okay, cool. Thanks everybody that tuned in tonight for the 7,000th hour of Arma 3. Almost about half of that's probably Warlords. So I will see you guys again tomorrow night for our little 2-week sprint here. Later.